I created a new garden box. But this one, as you can see, I just used 2x4s right there in the corner. So I just cut some 2x4s to a foot. Okay. I had some boards that were a foot wide cut. So basically, I think this one was three by 3 by 3. I think it is by 3. I think it's 3 feet each side. Yeah. And so you can see I overlapped one side. So you can see, and then what I do is on the corners, so you guys can get an idea of how you can build your garden box. They're very easy. These are just cheap ones. I just did this with some pine wood real quick. See, I have one screw here taken for this one here. Now you want to use a drill bit, otherwise the screws might go to the side and you're going to ruin everything. So just use a drill bit, use a pencil, make sure you mark it, and then drill through and then put your screw in. And then this one right here, as you can see, this one I put sideways, and I put one through here, and then also one on this side and one on this side. So that's how this whole thing is built. The whole thing, just like that. You can just follow that, you have a garden box. And then you can, or like you can do what I did, these old ones here, and I put the 2x4s on the top, and I put some wood on the bottom, which that's because those were my first garden boxes. And now for looks, they look cool, right? But for practical reasons, look, like that takes a lot of time, and that's a lot of money for the extra wood and the screws and all that from producing. So there's my corn looking pretty good. The corn looks pretty good. So all right, then we come over this side. This is the peach or apricot tree. Okay, it's looking good. Looks like I got a couple. Well, last year this thing was producing a lot, so maybe this year it won't. I don't know. Who knows? It looks like it's producing. We'll see. We'll find out. Down here, I don't know what that is. I think it's another potato plant. I don't know, but these are all potato plants back there. So you can see how they're growing. Then down here, now we got this right here is spinach. So I'm practicing the spinach because it seems to burn up because of the heat. So I'm covering it, and it looks like I don't know. It needs some help. So I'm going to try to work some spinach. I'm trying to grow spinach. I got to figure this out. I grew spinach before, but it seems to be, when it gets too hot, it just goes to seed, and then it ruins the whole plant. So, okay. So anyway, down here, this is golly, I think that's a melon there. Or maybe another squash, but I think it's a melon. I remember I planted the seed, and I don't remember what that one was. And then you come over here, and you can see now we have some, I think we got habanero pepper right here. These are habanero plant. So these things will turn red and then orange. And this some green peppers, some bell peppers. Okay. And then jalapenos down here at the end. Okay. So, this right here, there's some radishes down here. That's like they're growing pretty good. Okay. Now I threw kale in here and it wasn't growing, but now it's growing. So I'm going to go through here, pull all the weeds out, and see how much kale is actually popping through. But it looks like I have a couple kale popping through there. Now this is my red leaf lettuce, which is awesome because, I don't know if you can see it, but watch this. I sprinkled the seeds in, and they grow right next to each other, right? So when this grows up, when it gets grown out, it's going to, I'm going to be able to harvest it, and it's going to continue to grow back. So, and it'll continue to keep growing and looking beautiful. So you're going to see that also. Okay, so, and then finally, we have this apple tree, and you look at all these little apples right here. I don't know if you can see that. Little apples. This is a small tree. It's called an espalier. Basically, they take the branches from other trees and they splice them in to one tree, and now you have a bunch of different apples. So this thing, there's apples on every branch. Last year I didn't really get very many. I only got like maybe 9 or 12 apples. This year it looks like there's 100 on there. So I'm excited. Oh man, I love apples. I eat apples every day. So anyway, Organic Food Coach, over and out.